What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Young Dub coming at y'all with another video here. I guess I'll call this segment "Why the Hell Not?" I was going through my videos, man. I forgot when I did unbox these two subwoofers. I was like, heck, they were right next to each other. Why didn't I do a comparison video, man? So right here on the table, we have a Resilient Sounds 10-inch subwoofer, and we have an American Bass XFL 10-inch subwoofer. This is the gold. Obviously, that's the XFL. Both of these are dual 2-ohm 10-inch subs. So basically what had happened, I grabbed this American Bass for the Durango. We got the little 8-inch Mojo in there, right? Mini Mojo in the truck right now. And it, like I said, man, it gets down for what it is. A little 8-inch subwoofer, but there's only so much that it can do. So I decided to grab this here, the American Bass XFL 10. Then I decided to be a jackass and try to do 3 vehicles at the same time. So I grabbed a pair of these Resilient Sounds gold 10-inch subwoofers, man. So since we got them right here, we might as well just go ahead and take a look at them and do some comparison. So obviously they both have a mega roll surround on them. This one's ribbed. It's got these little notches in it, I guess, to make it more durable. Both of them have one hell of a dust cap. This one sticks out way more than that one. This one's more of a flat, but it's stiff. I know a lot of people complain about like the dust caps on subwoofers, how I guess flimsy they are and whatnot, man, but you definitely don't have that problem between these two subwoofers, man. I'll go ahead and pull this one up. Now what you can see, the Resilient Sounds has that nice white basket on it, which for me, if I was going to mount either one of these inverted, the choice would be over here, man. I just like that glossy white, even though, don't get me wrong, I like the matte black, and I definitely like that basket on the American Bass subwoofer. It's just personal preference. If I was going to do inverted, I want that white, and we got that Resilient Sounds in the rubber boot. The American Bass does not have that, man. They just, I guess a couple years back, they decided to start putting serial numbers on the sub so they could make it easier for like returns and things of that nature, man. So let's twist this one around, layer it down. Hopefully y'all can see that. Now the Resilient Sounds have this stamped into the motor. Resilient Sounds, 2+2 dual ohm, 1000 watts RMS, which is total crap in the Gold Series down there. The American Bass doesn't have it stamped into the basket, into the motor, but they do have a sticker down there. So let's twist her around, lay her down, so y'all can see that now, hopefully. Same deal, get that out the way. Dual 2-ohm, 2+2 XFL 10, 22, 10-inch subwoofer, and then 1500 watts RMS. So with that being said, man, obviously this says 1000. That right there is 1000% for warranty purposes, man. Because if you know Resilient Sounds at all, these things get down. And I know a lot of guys that run these on 2000 watts RMS. Yes, 2000 watts RMS on this little beefy 10-inch subwoofer, man. Most of the older American Bass subs are rated at 1000, and I guess the newer ones, they bumped them up to 1500 because it was a deal. Everybody was giving them 1500 watts all day long, and they knew they were good to take them. So people started doing that, and I guess American Bass said, screw it, man, we'll start to do the warranty at that point. So one thing that's obvious on both of these, this one has push terminals, this one has direct leads. Me personally, I prefer a push terminal outside of the direct leads because I like to know what I've got going in it. I'm not certain if this is OFC or not. I would say it's probably about a 10 gauge. Personally, I would probably like to put 8 gauge. At the end of the day, it could be 8 gauge wire, and I got some 8 gauge wire right here. This is some new concepts, and this is excess power. I believe this one has, where is it at? It's oxygen. They're both oxygen free copper. This is the XS Flex 735 strands. This is the Colossus? I don't know. Flex cable from New Concepts. This has 805 strands. This is OFC, man. So let me stick that in there. All right. So easy peasy, man. That is an 8 gauge power wire or speaker cable wire, whichever way you want to look at it. Going into the Resilient Sound subwoofer, went in there with ease. Like I said, this has 805 strands. This has 735. So let's take a look here. Yeah, so I would probably say this is maybe a 10 gauge wire. That's the direct lead on the American-based subwoofer. But once again, that's the reason why I like to be able to, I'd rather have push terminals so I can know what the hell I'm putting in my subwoofer, man. But regardless, end of the day, man, these are both two extremely beefy 10-inch subs. Very popular. I would probably say that American-based XFL is way more popular than this Resilient Sounds, man. I don't think maybe they don't market their subs enough. I know, you go to base shows and things like that, but for the average consumer, maybe looking around on the internet, you can easily find a ton of information on this XFL rather than the Resilient Sounds. You kind of have to go either directly to their website or Amazon. So, I don't know. To me, personal preference, I'll probably take this Resilient Sounds over the American base, but you really can't go wrong here. Just the difference is this has a single flat wound tensile lead going into the sub, sewn into the spider. I personally love a flat wound coil more than I love the circular ones, and that is definitely what this American base has on it. But it is dual circle leads wound into the, sewn into the spider on the American base as well, man. So both have a copper coil, nice shiny copper on that one. This one has spacing for extra cooling. Now that is the difference, I will say that. She has a vented pole back here, so does the American base. Vented pole, but it also has extra perimeter cooling, man. So that might be something that you guys want to consider if you're ever looking at a 10-inch subwoofer, man. I know it's kind of, especially with me, I've already went 218s. I know obviously the 12-inch subwoofer is the most popular, and then you got the 15s out there, man. But if anybody's looking at doing some Monster 10s, maybe take a look at these, man. Just doing a quick little comparison, kind of seeing how they line up, and just putting that information out there, man. Once again, this video is why the hell not. So you'll know the deal, man. Any questions, comments, concerns, get at me, man. I'll try to get back to everybody. And 2023. If your mirrors ain't shaking, damn it, you got to take it, man. I'm Audi. Y'all have a good one. Audi 5000 Hertz. It's not pink, so is this the one that stinks? I don't smell anything.
You nasty!